Why is Mr. Gross not here today? Don't ask. All right, Ashlyn, save my sanity. 3, 2, Ash, you.
Okay, so I don't know if anyone has ever actually seen Western riding spurs before, but I kind of want to pass them out. I'll put some over here and one over here. They have a rowel on the end, which turns, and if you notice, they could be kind of sharp. And the definition of a spur is a device with a small spike or spiked wheel that is worn on a rider's heel and used for urging a horse forward. But I use mine for the opposite. I use mine to slow my horse down, to make him stop, and to just kind of hold him. And that's like the definition of spur training. It's completely opposite of what everybody was taught. And I want to show a video of a girl. She's riding bridleless. She has no bridle on, no control of the horse at all but her legs. And it's just really cool to see how different it is. You have to, you don't miss anything. You might miss something now. So she does have something around its neck here, but that's just what in the shows, they just use it to keep their equitation. You have no control with that at all. It's just there. But if you notice, she can't touch its face at all. So whether it's heads up or down, she really only has control with her legs. And if you really pay attention, you can see her legs go back and forth, and you'll notice that she'll like pull them in a little. And how the horse head goes down. I don't know why she touches its butt. But that's what you want. Definition of spur training. You want to be able to ride without a bridle. That's like the goal. And I'll just show how when she stops. Going slower then. So, some people don't have horses that are spur broke. And that means they have to use the bridle to slow the horse down and pull on the face. And that makes a horse have some problems. It makes them have they can go hard mouthed, which means that they get sore from the bit, and then they get resistance where they end up not listening to it. So then you have to put in an even stronger bit, and that just causes more resistance. With spurs, you can do anything with your spurs without them. You can use your boots, and it's a lot harder because you have to really kind of put your legs in hard. But the spurs are just an extension of your leg. They're only used just to be nice. Like, people say spur training it's a big controversy right now, is that it's bad, it's animal abuse, and it's just totally wrong, is what some people think. But I disagree with that completely, because my horse does not have a hard mouth. I have the softest bit in his mouth. I don't ever touch his face. My reins loop to where that if he were to pick up his foot, he could get caught. And with having the horses not spur broke, they have to, it's a constant battle, and it's obvious when a judge is watching you if you do this all the time, whereas you can't tell if I'm playing with my feet as much. Where if I'm doing this, you're not going to notice it, whereas if I'm playing here, you're going to see it. So that's where, with the circuit shows in the Western Pleasure, that's where you want it. I would not want a hunter jumper who's going to go out and jump fences to be spur broke. You put your legs in and stop and you fall off. Just miss the jumping. But for the shows I show, they're a step under the big quarter horse shows. So you want the horse to be slow, loping slow, and in frame. And with that, almost all the horses on our circuit are spur rope. And it's a big controversy in the 4-H world. They are like, that's bad, you can't do that. So I just wanted to teach everyone that using spurs is not bad. They're just a tell. They're not, you don't have to use them as force. There are mean ones. Some trainers have really big ones. They're called rock grinders, but I don't own a pair. They're used for training to teach the young horses to listen. I don't believe in them because they make the horses' sides bleed, and that's painful. But no, I think spurs are good. They teach the horse to respect you and not just blow you off because they feel it. And if they don't feel it right away, you can just, hey, listen. And so I hope you guys learn a little bit about spurs and spur training and riding without bridles.
Cool. Cool.